Hi again, and thanks for following my channel. Today I'm going to talk about dreams, and in particular how to remember your dreams. I wrote a book about this some years ago called Remembering Your Dreams. This followed my bestseller Hidden Meaning of Dreams, and this one did very well indeed in America particularly, but I've published it now on Amazon. The title now is part of the Dream Trilogy books. I've combined 3 books together, and it's called Dream Trilogy 3, Lucid Dreams and Dream Recall. So if you get interested in this, you want to learn more, you can get my book through the links below in the comments, or on the bits that come across on the screen here, or through my website. Okay, and it's on Amazon. So how do we remember our dreams, and why remember our dreams? Because dreams are very interesting, I think, to anybody interested in the mystical world like I am, interested in awareness and consciousness and meditation. All those things are very important to us through dreams. But also dreams have a way of opening ourselves to inner insights, and have even been inspired many great scientists. For example, Einstein was very interested in dreams. He found that dreams helped encourage him with the idea of relativity. The periodic table was seen in a dream. Niels Bohr, also the physicist, also used to be very interested in dreams and saw them as ways into solving problems. And of course, even obviously creative people have had many things come to them in a dream. Paul McCartney, for example, heard the song Yesterday in a dream. The writer Mary Shelley had a dream that basically brought about the foundation of her book Frankenstein. All sorts of things. Even the sewing machine, you know, was invented by Elias Howe, I think was the name of who invented the sewing machine. Had a dream. He was trying to work out how to build a machine to thread a cotton, and he was attacked in the dream by a group of he was in the jungle and was attacked by a group of savages, and as they were about to stab him, he noticed in their spears there was a little hole and a loop at the end of the spear. So he thought, that's the way to make how I can do it. I put the loop at the end of the spear, as it were, at the end of the needle, at the front of the needle, so we can thread it. So all sorts of incredible things have come through dreams, inventions, creative things, many people I could mention. And this is one good reason that we should recall and remember our dreams, because we have 4 to 7 dreams every night, and most of us think, or most people think, oh, I never dream, you know, I don't dream. But that's not the case. It's the fact is you're not remembering your dreams. All of us dream. It's been proven. They measure the eyes, you know, and when the eyes blink in a dream, that shows a REM period that tells us that the person is dreaming. So you have 1 or 2 hours a night at least in the dream state. So this is important time when the brain is filtering information, when it's at its most creative and can be most useful to us to help us solve our problems. Now, I'm not going to go into the interpretation and meaning of dreams. I'll do that in other videos. But basically, everybody dreams every single night, and we can record them. So let's see, how would we go about remembering dreams? Now, the first thing to do is accept the fact that you do dream. Whether you think you do or not, you will be having a dream at night, and you can catch them first thing in the morning. A good way to trigger a dream actually is to set your alarm slightly earlier, so you might interrupt one of those REM periods I spoke about earlier and interrupt a dream, and then you can frantically write it down, because that's the other important thing. If you plan to have a dream and say to yourself, I'm going to have a dream tonight, it will help you to recall that dream in the morning. It will make you more aware as you're waking up that you're going to have a dream. Okay, so this is like a form of what we call dream incubation. We can even set a theme for that dream if we want to, and say, I'm going to dream about something that will help me solve this problem or that problem. But the act of wanting to have a dream will stimulate a dream that night. So if we keep, for example, a dream diary by the side of our bed, we have a specific book that we keep to write our dreams in, the very act of just putting it there will encourage you to have a dream. So it's important when you first wake up, So like I say, set the alarm early. In my book I talk of all sorts of things. I even suggest you could have a glass of water before you go to bed, so you wake up wanting to have a pee, and that'll wake you up early, or wake you up, interrupt the dream during the night, because we have dream all through the night as well as early in the morning. But the early morning, just before we wake up, dreams are the ones that are most easy to catch, and actually some of the most rich dreams that we get. So if you set this intention before you go to sleep that you're going to have a dream, say to yourself, tonight I'm going to have a dream. That is one of the most important steps towards having a dream that night. And tell yourself that that you're going to wake up slightly early, because we have a sort of an inner alarm clock anyway that will encourage us to wake up at any set time. So you know, once we got this incubation, once we got this idea that we're going to have a dream, once we know we're going to wake up slightly early, then we will recall a dream. Now, if you keep this dream journal, as I say, when you wake up, start the process of remembering. Now, first of all, dreams fade very fast, so initially you might want to keep your eyes closed at the beginning and just running through in your mind what the dream was about. That keeps you in touch with that intuitive inner self. Stops you going outwards too quick. So think about the dream again now, and then write it down. Now, when you write it in your dream diary, I used to write it down in such a way that I'd write it like a mind map. I'd write all the salient facts and little lines off, and little bubbles on this one and bubbles on that one, just so I can say the dream was about this and all the bits of it are here. So you don't try to write it down like a story and try to write down from beginning to end, because you'll never catch it all. Catch the most of the information first. Now, the thing that fades most when we recall a dream are the verbal things, because dreams are very visual. So if something is said in a dream, write those things down straight away, because they're the things you're likely to remember to forget rather first. Okay, so all the things you're likely to forget are names and things like that, so write down them, just a list of quick facts, scribble it down as fast as you can. Then write the main theme of the dream down too, and what was the dream about. You know, it was set in this place, or it was a dream about elephants, or it was a dream about, you know, air balloons or something. You know, write that down first, so you've got a basic core that you can link onto, and then get all the other facts once you've got that. So you've got the things that were said, the main theme, and then was it right, the main feeling you had in the dream, you know? Because even if you can't remember a dream, you can even just write the feelings down that you had when you awoke. You know, were you feeling slightly tense? Were you feeling anxious? Were you feeling scared? You know, that might be the residue of the dream. So the feelings behind a dream are very important. Also very important when it comes to interpreting them as well. So write the feelings, write the thoughts, write the first words you heard, and get all that down as much as you can, and then you can start to thrash out the story and start to remember it. Because when you start writing it down, you'll start remembering other bits and other dreams that might have come a little bit earlier, because you might find that this dream is part of a sequence of dreams that you had through the night. So that's the way to write it down. Don't worry about writing it down in too orderly a form. You know, it can be a mess. And then afterwards, if you really get interested in your dreams, you might go back and rewrite it and write it down in the sequence that you had the dream. But it's a matter of trying to grab it, really, because the problem with dreams is they fade very, very fast, particularly when we first start working with our dreams. We tend to lose the thread very quickly, and we forget bits, you know, and it goes within seconds. So if you use that sort of writing down technique that I've described there, that'll help you a great deal. And the more you work with your dreams, the brighter and more vivid they will get. In fact, in time, you may find that you start to have what we call lucid dreams, dreams where you wake up during the dream, because you're getting so used to the idea of being this sort of dream catcher that you will start to have very, very vivid dreams throughout the night. And sometimes we wake up in that dream, and then we start to control the dream, and that goes into a whole new realm of interesting experience. And I'll make another video about that later, because within lucid dreams we get the power to control our imagination. We also get the power, I believe, to open up some of our inner clairvoyance. So there you go, there's some basic tips for remembering your dreams. You know, so make a decision before you go to sleep that you're going to remember your dreams. Record your dreams. Keep your eyes closed when you first wake up. Keep a dream journal. Set an intent before you go to sleep that you're going to have a dream. And also talk about your dreams with other people, read about your dreams, particularly when you go to bed, and that will encourage you to remember your dreams. So there's a few tips, and if you enjoyed that, please buy the book, of course. I'll make some more videos about dreams because it's something that very much interests me. And thanks for following the channel. Don't forget, in order to get updates every week, you need to click the subscribe button and that little bell thing at the end, and that'll give you you'll get a notice every time I put a new video up. Okay, so enjoy your dreams and remember them. And share your comments below. Have you had any interesting dreams or weird dreams that you'd like to share with us? I'd quite like to get involved in the comment sections as well. So post your dreams on this video's comment box at the below, and I'm sure we'll have a look at them and see if some of us can interpret them for you. Okay, thanks for following me. Bye for now.